Every day we are inching closer and closer to Ki December. You are watching Smell the Coffee on yet another beautiful morning, joined by Diana Master and Aina Riza Kweyo. How you doing?
Okay, how you doing?
I'm fantastic. How was your weekend?
I didn't do much this weekend.
Okay.
I was just not doing anything.
You were chilled?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think same for me. I had an engagement.
Take a quick commercial break.
Okay.
Because we are experiencing some difficulties. We'll be right back.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
All right, so we're going to try this again. Good morning and welcome to Smell the Coffee on this beautiful, amazing Monday morning. As we were saying earlier, we're just briefly talking about our weekend plans, and Aina was just telling us about how her weekend was.
No, I didn't have, oh, well, I had a good weekend. I just didn't do anything. I was just at home the whole time. And basically, that's that.
I think sometimes it's needed.
What did you do?
Yeah, I had a beautiful time yesterday with family. Yeah, it was such a cute, well-needed, it was well-needed time because I haven't really been with family since my mom was here. And
Not so long
ago, but you know, you really feel that void. Because as I was saying, when she came, it was like she had never left.
Yeah.
And then even when she left, it was like she never came. So just having that time to sit by the pool and just relax with friends, not friends, but with family, that was absolutely amazing. And yeah, I think this makes me look forward to Christmas more.
Nice. Are you guys going to be having Christmas together, spending Christmas together?
Yes.
Okay.
It's become a tradition. Yeah, that we, excuse me, go to my aunt's house, sit by the pool, have a braai. So yesterday was basically like a preview of what's to come on Christmas. So yeah, it was lovely. I think a lot of the times we get so caught up in the busyness and the hecticness of life. So just having time to regroup is needed. Yeah. What are you looking forward to this week?
Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I have no idea what's happening this week.
Yeah.
I have
Isn't this
nothing
election
to
week?
look
This is
forward
election
to.
week.
No, it's next week. Yeah.
Elections are on the
27th.
27th.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
This week ends on the 22nd. Yeah.
Well, Friday is the 22nd. I would know because baby girl has her prize giving ceremony on the 22nd. I think that's why in my mind I was like 20, like I just had 22 stuck in my head. So in my mind I'm like, yeah, 22 obviously elections. And then this is not even the first time because I was like 22, no, 27. But then my mind keeps going back to 22. I think we also have something important happening here at work on the 22nd.
What's happening?
No, regarding like elections.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's when we really start preparing and whatnot. So I'm genuinely sure that 22 either have a meeting or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, we do have some interesting stories for you. I mean, we are going to be talking Miss Universe. We're also going to be talking Sean Diddy Combs, who's making the headlines yet again for all the wrong reasons. Stick around.
As the holiday season draws near, ShopRite and Synergy Chatbot are bringing the Christmas spirit to you. Watch out for Santa's wishlist and buy your favourite newspaper on Monday the 18th of November to send your wish list to Santa.
In the first of our top stories, Sean Diddy Combs accused of breaking jail rules to corruptly influence witnesses and jurors. This is according to documents. Sean Diddy Combs has tried to reach out to prospective witnesses and influence public opinion from jail in a bid to affect potential jurors for his sex trafficking trial, prosecutors claimed in a court filing urging a judge to reject his latest bail request. The government accusations, the government accusations were made in a Manhattan federal court filing late on Friday that opposes the music mogul's latest $50 million bail proposal. A bail hearing is scheduled for next week. Prosecutors wrote that a review of recorded jail calls made by Combs shows how he has asked family members to reach out to potential victims and witnesses and has urged them to create narratives to influence the jury pool. They also say that he has encouraged marketing strategies to sway public opinion. The defendant has shown repeatedly, even while in custody, that he will flagrantly and repeatedly flout rules in order to improperly impact the outcome of his case. The defendant has shown, in other words, that he cannot be trusted to abide by rules or conditions, prosecutors wrote in a submission that contained redactions. Prosecutors wrote that it could be inferred from his behavior that Combs wants to blackmail victims and witnesses into silence or into providing testimony helpful to his defense. Lawyers for Combs did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Prosecutors said Combs, 55, began breaking rules almost as soon as he was detained at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn after his September arrest. He has pleaded not guilty to charges that he coerced and abused women for years with the aid of a network of associates and employees while silencing victims through blackmail and violence, including kidnapping, arson, and physical beatings. Two judges have concluded he is a danger to the community and a risk to flee.
I mean, it's to be expected. It's Diddy, right?
Yeah.
It's to be expected.
It is.
And well done to the judges for not letting him out. Yeah, because I think if he was outside, he would have done more damage.
But there's a rumor that's floating because there's a mugshot that was released. Although I haven't seen this mugshot from like credible news sources. It was just something that was circulating on social media to say that that was Diddy's mugshot. And that person did not look like Diddy.
So you're saying Diddy's out?
People are alleging that Diddy is out and about and they got a decoy to stay in jail.
I mean, it's possible.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible, especially with Diddy. Yeah. I don't know. Security must step up.
They must step up. We don't want another Thabo Bester situation.
It's definitely giving Thabo Bester.
Thabo Bester.
I think Diddy learned a thing or two from Thabo Bester. I wonder how Thabo Bester is doing in jail.
Him and his baby.
I haven't heard from him or from their case in a long time.
Thabo and Nandipa. Wow.
So, no, Diddy is dangerous.
I
think it's a very dangerous man. And everyone who's involved, potential witnesses, y'all need to watch your backs.
They need to have them in witness protection. Because honestly, a man like Diddy, you don't know how far out his hand stretches.
Yeah.
So y'all, FBI, you better put your witnesses in witness protection.
And he has the financial capacity to make anything happen.
Exactly. And he has powerful associates and links. So y'all need to put your people in witness protection.
Didn't we report that I think 200 people tried to call Diddy when he was in jail?
Really?
A lot of people tried. I don't know if he received, I think there was a story that he received more than 100 calls while in jail. I don't know why people are calling a locked up man so much.
Oh my goodness.
But nonetheless, let's move on to our next story. Chidima Adetshina has made history by becoming the first Nigerian to emerge first runner-up at the 73rd Miss Universe pageant. After the competition, Adetshina took to Instagram to express her gratitude. She recalled how Nigerians supported her during her lowest point and how Africa as a continent taught her the importance of unity in achieving success. Adetshina originally competed in Miss South Africa contest as she was born and raised in the country. However, she made headlines a few months ago when she officially withdrew from Miss South Africa 2024 after reaching the final round of the competition in response to concerns expressed by some South Africans who questioned her ties to the country. So congratulations to Chidima. The one who won was Miss Denmark, and yeah, those are the two winners.
And she was Miss Denmark won, and it's the first time in the pageant's history that
a woman from Denmark is winning.
So congratulations to them, man. Like I always say, pageants could never be for me. It's
also the first time a woman from South Africa is placing this far in the from Nigeria.
Yeah, because I was about to be like, Chomi, but South Africa was Miss Universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, congratulations to her, man. My only question now is, what's going to happen to her? Because remember, South Africans were saying that she needs to be withdrawn from the competition and she needs to come back and face charges.
They flopped because Miss Universe didn't succumb to the pressure.
Yeah.
Also, this woman is not guilty. Her parents allegedly stole their identity. Why should she pay for her parents' sin? I think it's just ridiculous that you want somebody to be held accountable for somebody else's actions. If the mother or the father stole their identity, let them go to jail. Now Chidima has a diplomatic immunity. She'll be traveling in and out of South Africa.
Oh.
And all over the world.
Jeez.
So
I honestly think this whole Chidima thing was just a witch hunt. It was just a witch hunt. Nothing. I don't understand where the xenophobia comes from, hey? Like, yo.
But she should have originally competed in Miss South Africa.
Yes.
Because she was born
and raised.
She is South African.
Yes.
So I don't know why they are going on, but okay.
It's the xenophobia.
And then Miss South Africa withdrew from Miss Universe.
I saw. But apparently this Miss Universe competition was riddled with drama and scandals. Even, I think it was it the directors or something? They were also under fire because they did like a live where they were reacting to some of the contestants. So for example, they'd be like, I don't remember the countries that they mentioned, but let's just say for argument's sake, South Africa. And then one of them would go,
why would
Namibia.
You say that if you're a director?
I don't remember if it's the directors, but I know there are people that are like high up on the board of Miss Universe.
It's giving bias.
It's giving bias.
Ever since the new transition for that Miss Universe competition, it just went out of the window. I don't even think it's that credible, but hey.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But nevertheless, that brings us to the end of our top stories. Do let us know what some of your thoughts are on the stories that we shared today. We'll be right back as we sit down and have some interesting chats.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
It's challenging, but you must at least try to eat right and exercise, because if you don't work, nothing else in your life would work. They often say that exercise cultivates some self-discipline in all of us. And somebody who knows a lot about exercising, eating right, and self-discipline is Esther Hipondoka. She is a fitness coach at Star Bootcamp. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Aina?
I'm fantastic. Tell us what inspired Star Bootcamp.
There was a time in my life when I was just bored. So I've decided to, let me just join the gym. Then I started working out. But then I joined a young man by the name Nelson Zakaria for 24/7. He really, really inspired me to also just go for my own brand and start my own fitness.
Wow, so this was
bootcamp.
born out of boredom. I like how you get bored, because if I'm bored, I'll go on Netflix, I'll
Yeah.
binge watch something. So tell us, how do you structure your sessions to keep them engaging to all fitness people who come to your boot camp, and also engaging in a sense of all kinds of fitness levels?
Yeah, that's a very good question. You know, you get different people. You find sometimes someone is fit, someone is not as fit. So it's like from what is it? A beginner, intermediate, as well as someone who's advanced. So out, for example, for someone who's a beginner, if there are more reps, I'll give them less reps, yeah, and then so is for the intermediate and advanced as well. And for the ones that are just beginners, I would, for example, just give them lighter workout as in comparison to the ones that are already advanced.
So you have different workouts tailored for different kinds of levels,
yes.
basically.
Yeah.
So we are not all gonna do lunges if we are.
No, you can all do that, but there's always an alternative.
Okay.
Yeah. So the one who's more advanced will do more advanced workout compared to. So everything is there's an alternative for everything.
You know what I hate doing the most is lifting. I just know I don't want to lift anything. But nonetheless, what's the most challenging thing you have faced as a fitness coach?
Consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From yourself or from other people?
From the clients.
Okay.
You find someone would really just pay for, let me say, if there's a promotion for 2 months, person will pay, but the challenge is this person would probably just show up a few days and then they would disappear.
Yeah.
Or during winter times,
Nobody
people
wants
really
to work out.
yeah, you actually have a few clients during winter as in comparison to summer.
Yeah.
So a few challenges, yeah.
How do you then overcome that? Do you call the clients to say, I know, bra, you paid your 2,000. Are you not coming today? Can you come?
Yeah, definitely a follow-up and just to motivate them to show up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of motivation, how do you motivate your clients, especially during workouts? Do you say, okay, if you do 10 squats, tomorrow we are not going to do jogging, we are just going to get straight into the exercises? Do you say tomorrow you can have a cheat day? Or how do you keep the people motivated?
You know, with us, my clientele is mostly youngsters, and we love music. So obviously there's music at the boot camp.
Nice.
They're working out to music.
Nice.
And as they work out, I'll also give them some words of affirmation and motivation as well. Like, keep going, you got this, you know, yeah.
And you as a fitness coach, don't you get tired? Don't you have days where you are demotivated? How do you motivate yourself?
No, fatigue comes in sometimes. And there are times also when you feel, no, I shouldn't perhaps go to the boot camp, but then I have people to train.
Yes.
I have people that depend on me for
Yeah.
their own fitness.
Yeah.
And also, this is a brand that I'm building. I can't just sit and decide, no, I'm not going to go. So every day, when I don't feel like going, those are the most days that I go. That's when
That's
I
where
really
you
go.
have to push yourself and say, you know what, I'm gonna go.
I have to.
Okay, can you share with us a success story from one of your participants?
There was a lady actually that showed up. She used to train at the gym. And within 2 weeks of training, she came to me and said, you know what, coach? I wish I've known about Star Bootcamp earlier.
Aww.
Yeah, because she saw results in that short
period.
Yeah, short period of time that she showed up. And she liked the fact that I am there pushing them, motivating them, which is, she actually said she's having a personal trainer at a cheaper price. So
what she would pay at the gym.
And she was not getting that at the gym. Yeah.
Okay. What are some of the fitness myths you have ever encountered? You know, people say all kinds of things, and then how do you address them?
Something that really disheartens me is when people say, if you exercise, you can literally eat anything that you
Apparently,
want.
yes.
No, you know, that doesn't work. 80% of your workout and 20% of your workout and 80% your diet.
So I must eat right all the time.
Yeah, you should eat right. Because if you are not in a calorie deficit, then you're wasting your time exercising. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this eating right thing. But you know, us where we come from, we eat pap every day. But it's because we don't necessarily have the means to afford the healthy eating, because those things are expensive. Not all of us can afford to go to what is this? Is it Food Lovers and get the nuts and get all these healthy stuff? So how can I eat healthy on a budget?
Sure, it's challenging, yeah. But you know, as long as you're eating, whatever you are eating, you're having it in moderation. It doesn't matter if you're having your pap or you're having your beans, or as long as you know that if I have my beans, I get my proteins. If I have my spinach or bamboo spinach, then I get my, part of the veggies. So as long as you're getting your body, giving your body all the right nutrients and vitamins and minerals, it doesn't really matter as long as you are eating in moderation. Everything that is less or more, it's not recommendable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you then encourage, I don't know if encourage is the right way. Well, what I want to ask is, how do you balance pushing your clients' limits and then still ensuring that they are safe, that they don't do anything to break anything internally?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So as a trainer,